Blake Snell. Blake, Paul Severino, Al Leiter, Alex Avila in studio. Thanks for taking the time. I want to get into your night, but first I want to get into you on the top step on the front row. You're one of the watching players there in that ninth inning. What are you thinking as that ninth inning's unfolding?
Just trust, belief in the guys that are out there. Yeah, I wasn't nervous. I knew they'd get the job done. They've been doing it all year, so just exciting. You know, they get to learn, they get to grow from that moment. We got the win, so that's all that matters, and they'll be ready. They'll get better and better.
Blake, it's Al here. Unbelievably impressive. And I think I want to go to, yes, you have the great fastball. You have always had that curveball. But the most pitches you threw of your 103 was a changeup. Was that by design based on a scouting report, or was it feel?
I think it was just understanding what their lineup was trying to do. I went into it, you know, you always go into it. You have an idea of what you want to do. The changeup was there, but it wasn't on the forefront of what I wanted to do. But just watching swings, reading them, seeing what they're trying to achieve for, if they're out over the plate, how they set up on the plate. Like, they're just giving you so many tells, and you learn from it, and then you figure out how you want to attack them. And then you're looking for an adjustment. If they're going to adjust, then you adjust. But that's just what I felt was best today.
All right, I want to get into that. You have a couple Cy Youngs, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you're awesome.
Yeah, he's got a couple Cy Youngs.
Here's my point. What you just said, reading swings and watching and as the feel of the game. When did you start doing that? Were you able to do that, say, the first couple years in the big leagues as you were a young pitcher with the Rays? How has that helped you to mature?
I've always been good at, like, observing, watching, learning. I just didn't have command. You know, I never really had command. Well, I would say I had command. I was just trying for the strikeout way too hard, and I only wanted to strike people out. I always felt like I have good command. I just would walk people. Now, you know, I love he walks people. I mean, I don't care if I walk people. I care about good pitches, you know, having leverage in the at-bat, and if I don't have it, sometimes I give in, sometimes I don't. Depends on the hitter, but I'm going to pitch my game, and if that means 4 walks, then it's 4 walks, but the goal is don't give up runs. So they can say wild pitcher, whatever, but the goal is 0 runs. If you can do that, I don't care how many people I walk. It doesn't matter.
Blake, it's Alex here. Well, I mean, you haven't really been walking guys. Today you didn't have any walks. And I know, like, you know, when you were in San Diego, like what you were just talking about, like you didn't care, like if you walk guys, you were going to pitch your game. But obviously throughout this year, your command has gotten much better. Just kind of walk me through, like, as far as, like, when did you start feeling that confidence to where, like, you can be more of a complete pitcher and not have to and work with command, use all 3 pitches effectively and not be walking guys like you were earlier in your career?
Yeah, I think just, you know, you play the game as a game. You just mature. You understand. You have belief, confidence. You've kind of seen everything play out before, so you don't get nervous or worried anymore or as much. You still might have it a little bit, but I mean, it's just really the belief of everything. And then you just start getting in the zone more and more. And then you realize contact's good and you just kind of evolve.
8 scoreless, faced the minimum through 8 innings, and finished with 17 in a row retired. Locked in. What a way to set the tone. Blake Snell, thanks for the time. Congrats on a great night tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.